I want to talk to you guys about something important. How to connect with decision makers. 3 proven strategies to help you make contact with decision makers. When I say with decision makers, I mean the people who put pen to paper, the ones who click yes on DocuSign. Not the people that say, yep, I can sign off on everything, but then they got to go ask their daddy. Not those people, actual decision makers. How many of you guys can be honest and say, hey, I've worked a deal where someone told me they had the power to sign, only to find out they don't and they lied to me? Raise your hand if you've ever dealt with that. Look around the room, y'all. Look around. I want y'all to say, keep your hands in here. Look around the room. That's why we're having this conversation. It's because we've all run into the same thing. Maybe you've been called and having trouble getting in touch with decision makers. We're going to talk about this. But I want to lead off with a quote that I have, and it says, intelligent people are easily seduced by complexity, only to overlook the power of simplicity. Let me hear you say power of simplicity. There's a power in simplicity. It's not new, okay? Right? You're going to say, oh, Dwayne, we know this already. But look, it's not about what you know. There are geniuses, hear this, all over the world, graduating college at age 9. But they're not the people founding Amazon. They're not the people kicking off Tesla, right? They're not the people who invented the freaking laptop. They're the ones who know a whole bunch of stuff, really book smart, but do nothing. So I'm going to share some things with you that you might already know, but it's not about what you know, it's about what you do. Come on, somebody, give it up for yourselves to understand what I'm talking about this morning. All right, now that we've crossed that bridge and I've already prepared you that what you hear is about something you may have heard before. Let's start with this. If there's one tattoo I would recommend every person under the sound of my voice get on the back of their hand. I don't want you to get a tattoo on the back of your hand, but if you're going to get one, get this. What's in it for them? What's in it for them? What I know is when I jump on a lot of calls, when I'm on the Zoom or when I'm hearing you guys on the phone, I hear, man, I'd really love to get you on the phone. I'd really love to learn more about your business. I'd really love to book a call to share with you more about our products. I'd really love for you to, you guys hear where I'm going with this? They don't care what you love. In fact, I'm going to take it a step further. They don't care about you. That's crazy. So now that you guys agree with that, you guys understand that to a certain extent? Like, hey, they don't care about what you love, so stop saying it. Remove it from your vocabulary. What you should think about is what you're getting tattooed on your hand. What you're getting tattooed on your hand. What's in it for them? If every time you open your mouth, every time you call your customer, the only thing on your brain is what's in it for them, you're going to find your conversation sound a bit different. You're going to find that your conversation have more of a natural flow to them. You're going to find out that your customers are much more engaged with you than they usually are. Because what? You're talking about something they're interested in. They always want to know what can they receive. It's natural. People like gifts, right? That's why the holiday season is so booming and people buy and shop so much in the month of December. People love receiving gifts. Leverage industry news. This is something even people online can watch. Hey, I noticed that you're based over there in Arkansas. I just came across this article I think is especially relevant to you. So what I've done is I've already coordinated with our CTO, and he's willing to jump on a call with you to talk about X thing that's going on in Arkansas as it relates to cybersecurity, or X thing that's going on with hospitals, or X thing that's going on in school district, or X thing that's going on with MSPs in that particular area. You leverage industry news to get people on meetings. And guess what? That's not about me. Hey, I want to talk to you about how we can help you resolve X issue that's going on in this area or in this vertical. These are tools we have in our tool belt. The next point is something simple. Some of you guys know, make the ask, right? By show of hands in the room. I want to see who's in the room today. By show of hands, how many of you guys enjoy a scoop of ice cream? I'm just looking around to see if there's any aliens in the room. Okay, let me know you guys are all freaking human. So good. Some of you guys I'm still suspicious of. So hear me out. I got kids. I got 2 kids. I got a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old. And here's the thing. There's times in a bind, you get really hype. I love my son. I got a son and my daughter too. But he's the one who's just incessant. We'll just continue. So sometimes he'll do something really good. You know what he told me? Dad, you know what? I really like cleaning my room. I'm like, yo, who are you? My wife started homeschooling recently. I'm like, is this something you taught him to just, you brainwashed my son while I was gone? Anyway, so he told me, I love cleaning my room. Anyway, so he does something good. And I'm like, you know what? We're getting you ice cream tomorrow. You earned ice cream. By the way, for an 8-year-old, that's the freaking Super Bowl, okay? We don't eat ice cream. We eat organic. We drink water, no juice in my house. But ice cream for him, it's over with. It has a big deal. So I told him, hey, guess what? Tomorrow, We're getting ice cream. I love the way you clean that room. Look at the way you folded that blanket, huh? You didn't just roll everything under the floor. Oh, man, I like that. We're getting ice cream tomorrow. So don't you know, the next day, a Saturday, I'm knocked out. Good morning, Dad. Oh, my gosh. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's time. You told me we can get ice cream. I'm like, bruh, I'm not even, and I just how I talk to my son, too. Bruh, I ain't even awake yet. What are you talking about? Later. I'll take you later. Okay, we'll get some later. He'll go back, play with his little toys for a little bit. I finally wake up, start pouring some coffee. Okay, now you ready? It's been an hour. Come on, Dad. You said later, right? Remember, you promised me we're going to get ice cream today. I'm like, no, dude, we'll go later. Let us get ready to roll. He'll go back, do whatever he's doing. 5 minutes later, hey, Dad, remember that thing we talked about? You said ice cream. He'll do this. Oh, literally, I am not exaggerating when I say he may ask 10 times in a day. And don't you know, by the 10th time, it's not even 10 a.m. Dad, can we get ice cream? You promised me. Come on, Dad, you promised me. You see that room? We promised me. I'm like, where's your mom? She just went to the store to go get something. Go get the ice cream. Hurry up. Go. I'll let him go ahead and get the ice cream for freaking breakfast because he kept asking me. He kept freaking asking me. What's the lesson there? The lesson is professional persistence, right? You make the ask. And I said this quote, and I came up with this morning, and I meant it when I was like, man, this is real. Spoiled babies grow up to be awful salespeople. Spoiled babies grow up to be awful salespeople. Let me tell you why. Spoiled babies, and some of y'all in this room, I'm coming for heads today, yeah. Some of y'all in the video, some of you guys never heard the word no from mom and dad. Yeah, I'm coming for heads today. Yeah, that's true. Some of y'all never heard the word no, so you don't know how to respond when somebody tells you no. Don't worry. We're going to learn today. Some of you guys freak out upon hearing, oh my gosh, my customer, it's dead. The way I told you, this customer, my book, it's dead. Help me, no. I'm here to tell you, no doesn't mean no forever. If you don't believe me, ask my son. He'll tell you about that. Spoiled babies grow up to make awful salespeople. Some of us are spoiled. We don't know how to respond when someone says no. Let me teach you about this. By show of hands, how many of you guys ever heard of this thing? It's called the law of reciprocity. Have you ever heard that? Some of you guys have. Okay, some of you guys. Here's how it works. You ever walk into like Total Wine or like one of these like distributor alcohol stores, and you go in there and they're giving out samples? You're like, what are we talking about? Am I going to deny a sample? Of course I'm going to take it. Hey, sir, would you like to try our new X champagne? Of course. I'll take it. Wow, and I'll stick around for a little bit. Man, that's good stuff. Man, how long you guys been around? And I start digging in because I feel bad, right? You don't want to just like walk away if you just take this free stuff. I'll pretend to look at the bottle like I'm actually thinking about buying it. I'm not going to buy it. But I'll spend time there. You know why? The law of reciprocity. Because I got something for free, I now feel on some subconscious level obligated to hang around, pretend and interact, and maybe if there actually is a good salesperson there, I will buy it. If they got a good salesperson. Some of us salespeople in the room aren't thinking about what's in it for them, so when it comes time for the ask, we're getting to know and we're walking away. What if the first time we ask to get to the CEO and they say, nope, he's too busy, I've been put in charge of this, I'm the guy, I'll bring it to him once we've settled all this stuff. Some of you guys, you hear that one time and you're just like, okay, I can't do anything about it. It's what he said. It's over. That's it. We got to work with this guy. I can't talk to the CEO. That's what you tell your manager, and that's it. What if you used the law of reciprocity? Hey, you know what? We've been working together so long, Mr. Technician. I want to set up a special invite to you and your CEO. There's a big game coming up. There's a couple big games coming up in the month of March. We'd love to roll out the red carpet, take you guys out to dinner, put you in box seats, send you out 2 seats. Just to build a relationship. There's no ask here. We just want to build a relationship here. Let's schedule a call. I got to get you on with my VP so he can give you guys the tickets with you and your CEO. Does that sound like something you guys would find helpful or fun? Yeah, I think so. Okay, great. Let's set that call up. Let's get on with your CEO. Congratulations. Do you think, 1, you just got on a call with a decision maker. 2, do you think when you ask him to join the next call, if he agrees to go into the Heat game, he's going to say no? Are you freaking crazy? If I'm going to do that for a sample of champagne, what am I going to do with some freaking Heat tickets or a concert? Use it to your advantage. When you hear no, you better find something to give. He or she who gives first always wins. All right. Last but not least, and I know we got to run, measure yourself. One of the biggest things that have propelled me to where I am at today, and I'm not some freaking Steve Jobs, but have gotten me to where I am today in my career is I don't wait for my boss. I don't wait for a company to give me my KPIs. I don't wait for them to give me my KPIs or my strategies. I make my own. And then I tell them about it and then they give it to y'all. So what does that mean for you? For those of you guys who want to get on the phone or on calls with decision makers, have you thought about doing something on your own. I got an idea for you all. You can create your own metric called percentage of book with director or higher relationships. For you guys, it shouldn't be director, it should be C-level because you guys are MSP. Does that make sense? You guys need a 100% of the accounts in your book to have a relationship with the C-level or higher. That is how we will win. How many of you guys want to close more profit fuels? Hello. How many of you guys want to close over 100K this quarter? Freaking hello. You can't do it without talking to the right people. The purpose of this meeting, the purpose of this prezo was to give you guys the tools to get there. Now, how many of us can be honest and say, I knew a lot of this stuff already, if not all of it? Some of y'all did. We got to get to work. That tells me I did something new. That's good. But listen, guys, this is the right freaking room. We got the right people to do the job. Now it's time to execute. If you with me, let me hear you say execute. Execute. Let's go to work. Catch y'all later.